Jian walking through a city built for millions of people. Wide streets stretch into the distance. Brick houses stand in perfect rows. Massive public baths still hold the echoes of footsteps that vanished thousands of years ago. Wells wait beside empty doorways. Workshops remain exactly where craftsmen left them. The city is silent. There are no signs of battle, no burned buildings, no piles of weapons, no mass graves. It's as if an entire civilization simply stood up one morning and walked away. That sounds like the beginning of a mystery novel, but it happened in real history, more than 4,000 years ago. One of the largest civilizations on Earth covered an area larger than ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia combined. It built hundreds of cities connected by trade routes that stretched across deserts, mountains, and seas. Its engineers designed advanced drainage systems long before many later civilizations even understood sanitation. Its merchants traded precious stones, metals, pottery, and textiles with distant lands. Millions of people lived under a system that somehow worked without leaving behind obvious evidence of powerful kings, massive armies, or grand monuments celebrating rulers. And then it disappeared. Not overnight, not because of one dramatic invasion, not because history remembers a great final battle. It simply faded. But that's not the strange part. The real mystery is that archaeologists have spent more than a century uncovering clues. Yet every new discovery seems to raise even bigger questions. The more we learn, the less certain the ending becomes. To understand how something so enormous could vanish so quietly, you have to forget almost everything Hollywood has taught you about the collapse of civilizations. We imagine kingdoms falling beneath flaming arrows. We picture invading armies crashing through city gates while desperate defenders fight until the very end. Reality is often much stranger, because sometimes the greatest civilizations don't explode. They slowly stop breathing. Travel back nearly 5,000 years to a land where mighty rivers carved fertile plains across what is now Pakistan and northwestern India. Every year, seasonal floods carried rich soil across the land, feeding farms that produced enough food to support growing towns. Generation after generation transformed those towns into thriving cities unlike almost anything the ancient world had seen. One of them was Mohenjo-daro, another was Harappa. From the sky today, their ruins look like dusty grids. But imagine standing there when they were alive, streets laid out with astonishing precision. Homes built from standardized baked bricks, almost as if they followed a common blueprint. Covered drains running beneath the roads, private bathrooms inside many houses, wells providing fresh water to neighborhoods, warehouses buzzing with merchants, potters shaping clay, children chasing one another through narrow lanes, boats carrying goods along winding rivers. House-ends of years before modern urban planning became a science. These people had already solved problems many later societies struggled with for centuries. Yet something feels unusual. Where are the giant royal palaces? Where are the colossal statues of emperors? Where are the inscriptions praising victorious kings? Ancient Egypt left pyramids towering over the desert. Mesopotamia carved stories of rulers into stone. Even smaller kingdoms celebrated their leaders with monuments meant to outlive generations. The Indus Civilization remained strangely quiet. Its cities reveal organization without obvious rulers, power without visible displays of power, order without clear evidence of domination. It's almost as if an entirely different idea of civilization once existed, and history forgot how it worked. That alone would make this culture extraordinary. But the deeper archaeologists dug, the stranger the mystery became. Tiny carved seals appeared beneath layers of earth. Many showed powerful animals, bulls, elephants, rhinoceroses. Even mysterious unicorn-like creatures no one fully understands. Above them sat symbols belonging to a writing system that still cannot be read. Imagine discovering thousands of messages from an ancient world while having absolutely no idea what any of them say. Every seal could contain a king's order, a merchant's receipt, a prayer, a warning, a poem, or the final words of a civilization watching its world begin to change. No one knows. For decades, scholars believed the answer must be hiding inside those symbols. If only someone could unlock the script, perhaps the civilization itself would finally speak again. But after generations of research, its language remains one of archaeology's greatest unsolved puzzles. And when a civilization cannot tell its own story, others begin telling it instead. For many years, one explanation seemed almost too simple. Ancient cities disappear because enemies destroy them, Historians imagined invading warriors sweeping across the region, burning settlements and forcing survivors to flee. It sounded dramatic. It made sense. Until the evidence refused to cooperate. Archaeologists expected to find shattered walls, burned neighborhoods, piles of weapons, and mass graves. Instead, they found something unsettlingly ordinary. Most cities showed no widespread destruction. Life appeared to continue for generations before gradually changing. Houses were repaired, streets remained in use, people kept making pottery, trade continued, though more slowly. Civilizations don't usually end like that, so if nobody conquered them, what did? And that question would lead scientists away from battlefields, towards something far more powerful than any army ever assembled. Something no wall could stop. Something every civilization, no matter how advanced, ultimately depends upon without even realizing it.